Two friends who once shared everything together became two strangers, one lifted by fruits, the other buried by greed. In the heart of a peaceful Nigeria village surrounded by tall palm trees and red earth, there lived two best friends, Ada and Ngozi. They were inseparable since childhood. When you saw Ada, you saw Ngozi. They do things together and went to school together. They even shared secrets only the moon and the stars could tell. To the villagers, they were the perfect examples of true friendship. But what people don't know was that Ngozi's heart was not as pure as her smile. Ada was the hard-working one, the type of girl who wake up every morning to fire a car by the roadside. Her hands were always busy, her dreams always big. She wanted to own a big palm oil store, build her mother a beautiful house, and change their story. Ngozi, on the other hand, lived easy life. She loved looking beautiful, dressing well, being admired. Whenever she saw Ada saving money or buying palm fruit to process, she would laugh and say, "Ada, life is not hard though. You worry too much. Let men take care of us." Ada would just smile. "Ngozi, I don't want to depend on anyone. I want to make my things on my own," she said. Deep down, Ngozi envied her friend's determination. She couldn't understand why things seemed to go well for Ada. Even when she failed, she found a way to rise again. Ngozi wanted that same kind of success, but without the effort. One sunny afternoon, Ada received a life-changing call. A businessman from the city heard about her pure palm oil and wanted to invest. She ran straight to Ngozi's house, her voice trembling with joy. "Ngozi, God has done it. A big man from the city wants to partner with me. He said he's coming next week." Ngozi hugged her tightly, pretending to be happy, but her heart was boiling with jealousy. That night, she couldn't sleep. The image of Ada's smiling face haunted her. She whispered to herself, "So it's Ada again. Always her. Always lucky. What about me? Am I not beautiful enough? Am I not smart?" As she turned on her other side of bed, her mind began to plot. An evil idea crept in, like a shadow in the night. The next morning, Ngozi visited Ada's shop with her usual bright smile. "Let me help you arrange your things," she said sweetly. Ada, as kind as ever, handed her the phone to play music. While she served customers, that was when Ngozi saw the investor's number. She quickly copied it into her own phone when Ada wasn't looking. Later that evening, Ngozi called the number, changing her voice. "Good evening, sir. This is Ada from the village. I'll bring the sample of the oil to your town tomorrow, sir." The investor, unaware of her evil plan, agreed. Next morning, Ngozi dressed up in Ada's exact clothes. Exact style, the way she dresses, she was wearing an Ankara because that is how Ada dresses. Even the same hairstyle, she took a few bottles of oil from Ada's store and traveled to the city. When she arrived at the investor, she smiled. "Good afternoon, sir," she said. "I am Ada." The man looked surprised. "Ada, you looked different in your picture," he said, looking at the framed photo Ada had sent earlier. Ngozi laughed. "Ha, sir, camera sometimes can lie you." But her lie was about to fail. As the investor checked her samples, his phone rang. It was the real Ada calling to confirm their meeting. He looked at Ngozi. "Who are you again?" he asked sharply. Ngozi stammered, I am Ada." But the man had already answered the call and heard the real Ada's voice. He turned to Ngozi with anger. "You are a liar, a fraud. Do you know what you have done?" Ngozi's heart sank. Her voice trembled. "Sir, please, I can explain." But it was too late. He threw her out of his office. When Ngozi returned to the village, the news had already spread like a wildfire. Ada stood in her living room, tears dropping from her eyes as Ngozi was begging her for forgiveness. Ada looked at her old friend, the same girl who once shared her food, her secrets, her dreams. Her voice was calm but heavy with pain. Ngozi, I trusted you. You could have just asked for anything and I would have given it to you. But you choose greed over friendship. Ngozi falls to her knees, weeping bitterly. Ada, please forgive me. I was jealous. I didn't mean to destroy you, Ada said to her. Jealousy and greed are like fire. They don't only burn others, they burn the one who carries them. She turned away slowly, her heart broken but her spirit unshaken. Days passed. Ngozi became the talk of the village. No one trusted her anymore. She avoided the markets, avoided gatherings, avoided mirrors, because every time she saw her reflection, she saw shame staring back at her. Meanwhile, Ada kept working hard. The investor, after realizing she was innocent, called her back and apologized. He said, "Your friend tried to steal your blessing, but your honesty spoke louder than her lies." Ada business grew. Her oil became one of the best in town. She built her mother a beautiful house, just like she promised her. And every time people praised her success, she would smile humbly and say, "All glory to God, and let my story remind everyone, never let greed destroy what loves her built." As for Ngozi, she lived quietly at the edge of the village. Sometimes she would see Ada passing, driving her small beautiful car. Ada was living the dream she once tried to steal. Each time Ngozi's eyes filled with tears, she had learned the hardest way, that greed never wins. It may shine for a moment, but it always ends in darkness.